In Karnataka, viewers, we have a very, very piquant situation. And I want to focus on that for a few moments. Viewers, would you prostrate before someone accused of molesting minors? Girls are barely teenagers in this case. Viewers, I'm sure that many of you would not give that accused the benefit of doubt. You would say that these people are sick in the mind and they deserve no attention, no respect. But in Karnataka, such a man is getting clean chits from politicians. The accused we are talking about, viewers, is an influential Lingayat seer. You can see him in the middle of your screens. Who is surrounding him? These are all the politicians who are speaking up, falling over themselves to give him a clean chit. The BJP, the Congress, the JDS, everybody. Everybody, without exception. No politician can afford to anger him because with elections around the corner, they need his vote and the vote of millions of his devotees. This is a story very inconvenient for the political class of Karnataka that I am touching upon tonight, viewers. If you and I face such grave allegations, we would not be able to show our face in public. The police would have taken us to jail and perhaps even thrown away the key, but the pontiff of Muruga Rajendra Mutt is not just holding court as if nothing has happened, but even though he has been booked under the stringent POSCO Act, is yet to be questioned by the police. One reason could be that the pontiff of the Mutt continues to enjoy the support of politicians across the state. Former Karnataka Chief Minister of the Bharatiya Janata Party, B.S. Yadurappa, was the first politician to extend support to the Lingayat seer and called him innocent. Innocent. Even before the probe, the police can begin looking into this matter. He even said he's been falsely implicated. Several other BJP, Congress, JDS leaders have been frequenting the Mutt or giving him character certificates. You don't believe me? Listen in, viewers. Listen in.
ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಮಠದಲ್ಲಿರೋದೇ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಷಡ್ಯಂತ್ರ ಇದು. ತನಿಖೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಸತ್ಯಾಸತ್ಯ ಹೊರಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅವರು ಎಲ್ಲದರಿಂದ ಮುಕ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ಹೊರಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇಡೀ ನಾಡಿನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಜನ ಗೌರವ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಸ್ವಾಮಿಗಳ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ಎಫ್ಐಆರ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಆದ್ರೆ ನೋಡೋಣ ಇವತ್ತು ಅದು ಒಳಜಗಳ. ಬಸವರಾಜನ ಮಾಜಿ ಶಾಸಕ ಸ್ವಾಮಿಗಳ ಜಗಳ, ಅದ್ರ ಮ್ಯಾಗ ಈ ಗಾಡಿ ಹಚ್ಚಿ ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊರಟಿದೆ ಅದು ಏನು ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ತಗೋದು ನೋಡೋಣ. ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಅಂಥವೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಾಮಿಗಳ ಮೇಲೆ ಆರೋಪ ಮಾಡಿದ ತಪ್ಪು. ಇಂಥ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಇರೋರು ಒಂದಿಬ್ಬರು ಸ್ವಾಮಿಗಳ ಉಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Yes, see, from childhood I am following this Mutt. So it is my duty to come and meet Swami. That it will take its own course. If they are really guilty, then see, unless it is proved, I cannot say anything. But unless, see, if you allow me, I will also go and meet the children also. But the police people and the department is not allowing me to go there and talk to the children.
No, because it is a religious head and lakhs together people, devotees for the Muruga Mata Sri, and there is allegations and counter allegations also there. And Swamiji already expressed that is some vested interest. These all false allegations have been made. It is all, everything will come out, only proper investigation.
I don't know the fact. According to me, I have seen that he is a very noble man who has done some great contribution to the state. Let me leave it to the, let me not interfere with the whatever the police or the government is doing late, because I can't only reply to whatever you are telling. Let me examine it, then I'll come back to you.
ಅಣ್ಣ, ನಾನು ಮಠದ ಭಕ್ತನಾಗಿ ಸುಮಾರು ಒಂದು 5 ದಿನದಿಂದ ನಾನು ಮಠದಲ್ಲೇ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
I'm an ardent follower of the Mutt. It's a conspiracy. I'm going to examine the matter. He's a good man, done good work. Viewers, it's absolutely cringeworthy. And let's open this up. Pramila Nesargi, lawyer and activist, BJP sympathizer. Abha Singh, lawyer and activist. George Kurian, Congress sympathizer. Also, Rahul Easwar, an activist, are with us. I want to ask you, Pramila Nesargi, and let me quote to you the POSCO Act. You also hold an office in the state. The POSCO Act says presumption as to certain offences. Where a person is prosecuted for committing or abetting or attempted to commit any offence under Section 357 and Section 9 of this Act, the special court shall presume that such person has committed or abetted or attempted to commit the offence, as the case may be, unless the contrary is proven. Therefore, the burden of proof falls on the seer, ma'am. Even before the probe can begin, the very fact that he has been booked under the POSCO Act means that he should be arrested. Why is this not happening? 5 days have passed. 5 days.
Shall I tell you?
Please.
The very fact that you told me it's a presumption. Presumption is only a rebuttable presumption. It is not an absolute presumption. Under law, there is no such thing as absolute presumption. The burden will always be shifted. Rebuttable presumption. Just because somebody files a complaint, that does not mean the accused has committed offence. He is still to be an innocent person until it is proved. You are placing the Swamiji after he has committed. He has not committed any offence in this case. According to he is only alleged of an offence. Alleged of an offence yet to be proved by the prosecution. Only when, then if it is proved, then the question of Swamiji holding guilty or otherwise should come into picture. You are asking me why he is not arrested. Section 41A notice has been issued. Investigation going on. Meticulously. Every
Viewers,
step has been done.
Miss Nesargi, he has not even been questioned. What probe is going on for 5 days? The first thing you do is to take the accused's statement. He's not even been questioned for 5 days. And your politicians, no, 1 second, in the state of Karnataka are giving him clean chit on what basis?
I'll answer you. Straight away I'll answer you.
What basis?
Can I tell you straight away? What is the meaning of the word Section 41A? Notice has been
Madam,
given. He has been
Miss Nesargi, let me take on board everything that you're saying. Why is the Chief Minister, the former Chief Minister of Karnataka, already giving him a clean chit? That's the question I'm asking. Who is he?
No, the question is nobody in this country or active minister.
Rahul Easwar, today, 5 days after the POSCO Act has been slapped. Rahul Easwar, 5 days after the POSCO Act has been slapped on the Seer, we have a situation where he's not even been quizzed. Politician after politician, you heard the Congress politician, you heard the BJP politician, all saying he's a good man, clean chit. He has not done it. He's being framed. What do you believe?
He's a good man, don't you?
One second, Miss Nesargi. 1 second, stop shouting over me, please.
Can we not say that?
Stop shouting over me.
Yeah. Rahul Shivshankar,
Okay.
just 2 submissions.
Now, 1 second. Rahul Easwar, 2 minors have made a charge. 2 minors. These are innocent minds. Don't you think they deserve justice? Even the dignity of seeing that the person that they have charged should at least be questioned. He's standing on balconies and giving speeches and press conferences.
Rahul Shivshankar, just 2 submissions. He's getting this support not because he's a god man, but he's a good man who has done great work. Second, everyone respects children and their innocence, but there are genuine doubts whether they are being misused by Western interests, whether they are being propelled, used and propped up tutored by certain Western interests who
Viewers,
wanted
this
to
was
take
said
revenge
in the
on
case
this
of
particular
Asaram.
regime.
This was said in the
No, there
case
is a
of
difference.
Ram Rahim.
There is a
This
difference.
was said in the
There is a
case of
difference.
Nityananda. This was said in
People like me have come out
every
openly
one of
against
these people's
Nityananda.
cases. Nityananda, rape and criminal intimidation.
Vote clean.
If you go and put a mic to his face, he says innocent. He's absconding since
propensity and
2019.
intensity. But
Rape
please
and criminal
remember that
intimidation.
You cannot brush every case
This
with the
particular
same brush.
individual, we don't know, sir. We don't know.
Exactly.
You can't
Wait.
give somebody,
Let's wait.
you can't give somebody
Let's
a clean
wait.
chit. Especially the political
Let's
class
not
cannot
create
stand there and
prejudice.
give anybody a clean chit. They should say
Let's
the man
not
should be
create
squeezed.
prejudice.
They should say that this is not prejudice, sir. This is procedure. Let me bring in Abha Singh. Is this procedure or prejudice, Abha Singh? Lawyer and activist, Abha Singh.
Rahul, the very fact that they are saying that he's a good man or he's done good work, and they are political people who held positions, important positions in the state, that means you're trying to influence the police investigation. You're trying to tell the IO that you work on these lines. I think it's the right time to move this investigation out of Karnataka to some other state so that they are not influenced. The very important fact is that these are children who've given their statements, and my issue is, why is the police keeping quiet? Why are not they taking action? If they have evidence,
An alibi has already been created.
It doesn't matter.
I think you're absolutely right. An alibi has already been created, Ms. Abha Singh, to suggest that the girls who have recorded their statements before a magistrate are being tutored into doing so. But this is admissible evidence. They have done so before a magistrate. And let me tell you, when Uma Bharti had spoken out in 2013 about Asaram, what she said, Asaram is innocent. False cases have been lodged against him in Congress-ruled states. I am with Saint Bapu. And he was convicted several years later. Viewers, just think about the survivors here for a moment. Forget about everything else. Just think about those children. Amount of pressure they must be under today to take back what they have said. It's not going to be easy because these have been statements recorded in front of a magistrate. I leave it at that.